Hello. So I'm just gonna. Your name and info is not gonna be confidential because uh, it doesn't matter. Hello, Sharina. I miss you so much. So I have the privilege of giving you a tarot card reading after you've done done something so meaningful and helpful to not just me but my family. That we're getting now a new home. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and I'm just so grateful. Um, and you were a big help, and I love you so much. I love you a lot, and I'm really excited now to give you a card reading on behalf of saying thank you. So I have your questions here, and I'm going to say it really quickly. I have to turn on the light because the camera will be very dark. So I'm just saving the energy really quickly because I just finished a phone reading. Alright, so I have your questions. We're going to do a quick little prayer, and it's my way of keeping anything negative out of the reading and just focusing on what's going to come through from your guides and your angels and the cards. So, alright. So I'm going to do a quick little prayer, and then afterwards I'll just pull out the cards and see what I feel for you and your questions on, okay? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of Sharina to step forth and to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. Thank you. And anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcome to this reading, as I ask to receive information from God's purest intention, God's white light. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to do a 10-card spread for you, and then from there I'll go over questions. Alright, so let's switch over the cards. I usually make videos of film a card, but I wanted you to see my face because you haven't seen me in a while. I haven't seen you in like 2 years or so. Alright, so as I look at your cards here, very powerful cards. What's going on right now in your life? Definitely there has been that strong loss that you've gone through, a lot of losses in your life, relationships-wise, also losing someone that's passed. Just you've been through a lot of loss, and that's something that's been very imprinted in your heart and very hard for you. Okay, I do see here uh, something that you're lacking is intuition. Your intuition gets hazy at times and foggy, and you don't allow yourself to really follow your intuition, and you kind of try to block it, or it gets blocked, and you have trouble with the clarity of it. So it's more of finding clarity with your intuition and following your inner guidance system of what's telling you, your higher self, if that makes any sense. So try to find ways to unblock it, or find ways to get that clarity and not have it so foggy. Okay. I am saying that in your past, everything everything you went through was meant to happen. This is a wheel of fortune, which represents, for me, on a psychic level, it represents things that happened for a reason. It was all fated. It was all planned. Okay, a lot of the things you've gone through were all planned before you came through. and it was all meant to happen, um, and it was all fate, okay? I do feel like in your future there's some form of lovers and choices that you're going to be going through with this person a lot, choices that you guys have to make with each other and for each other and the situation itself. But knowing that there's going to be this lover that you're going to have, which I feel like is this person you're with now, um, that you'll have choices where you guys will have to make these choices together. I also see here there's been some form of where it's been really hard for you to move on from something. So obviously it can be your past relationship, or it was really hard for you to accept moving on from this relationship, moving on emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. It was very hard for you to move on. I also feel here Spirit saying to take a hold of your life, be that chariot and go for it. Keep on taking a hold of your life and going towards your goals. And you have control of your life. Don't ever feel like you're powerless. And you're doing the right thing now to continue to have power over life and going with this chariot and your horse towards whatever you want to go towards, whatever goals, whatever you want to do. Nothing's impossible. You're capable of doing whatever you want to do. I also see here there's that fear, the moon card represents a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, having fear towards the future, fear about things, and to find ways to not have this fear, because this fear can stop you from a lot of things, and you'll be too much in your head instead of here. Find ways to make peace with your head and eventually connect with your heart on a balanced level. Because what causes you to have fear is being too much in the past and too much in the future. You have to be more in the now. And I think you're scared to be in the now for some reason, but you have to be more in the now to not have that fear take over you. There's also something about where obviously you have the creativity, you have the ability to do whatever you want career-wise, and you either don't have enough confidence or you don't believe in yourself, but it's more of saying, since it's reversed, it's saying on a career level to believe in yourself and believe in the talents, the creativity and inspirations you have, and that it can be manifested. What's really hard for you is the idea of being logical, because you're very, you go a lot with your emotions and your anxiety and your feelings, okay? And that's something that Spirit's saying a helpful guiding tip is to use common sense, logic, and intuition. That's going to be something that's going to be very helpful for you for decision making, your path itself, common sense, logic, and intuition, okay? Sorry, Sarah was moving, but I'll continue. Um, There's also something weird about legal issues, legal things, documents. It doesn't have to be things with the court, but it can be documented things, work documents, career document things, contracts, permits, things like that. There's something about where it either is like not following through in the right way that you thought it would, or it's not happening, or you haven't done it, or something of this legal document stuff. Okay, just keep in mind, but this is something that's definitely coming up. These legal documents that haven't been done, or you haven't done it, or you haven't wanted to do it, or like, I don't know what it is, but it's just something with legal documents. Like I said, it can be a permit, it can be a contract, it can be something with papers, okay, and documents. Now I'm going to go over your questions, and it's just based off of what I feel when I read it. So that's a very intense question. What will you do with your life? It's more of what is your purpose. I do feel like there's a lot of healing energy out of you, so I feel like your purpose of what you do with your life is definitely being around people, working with people, and healing others in some way, and making them feel good. There's something about you making them feel good, and working with people. Definitely working with people and making them feel good. I just see you working with people. And I see you doing more than one thing, so I feel like you will do like 2 jobs or like have your job and then do something else, but there's something about 2 things that I'm picking up. Okay, I see eventually you'll have those 2 things and maybe you'll drop one and then just stick with that one. You'll probably be confused in not dropping it, but you'll eventually drop one. Um, that's what I feel with that. There's something about you with people and making people feel good. Of course, I do feel like your grandparents coming to you in your dreams is real. It's visitation dreams, and it represents them trying to communicate with you and connect with you on a different level. Obviously, since they're past, it's hard for them to come through physical stuff. So dreams are the easiest way for them to come through and to send and give you messages. So pay attention to it when it does come through. And what's really cool is that they're very vivid. So just enjoy it when it's happening, and you can even ask them to come in your dreams. You can ask them for signs, and they can give you a sign 3 days later, or even that same day. You can call upon them when you need guidance, when you need help with clarity on decisions or things that you need to do. And they're really, I have to admit, they do come through. Okay, so but dreams are the most strongest way for them and easiest way for them to come through because it is a different dimension. But since you're half awake and half asleep, it's easier for them to access that point. I don't with Danielle and you having kids. Right now, I don't feel like you guys will have kids. I don't know why, but I don't feel like you guys will have kids. I know that sounds horrible. I just don't want to say what you want to hear, more what you need to hear. I don't feel like you guys will have kids for some reason. I don't know if she just doesn't want it, or if she's just not for it, or she gets scared of the idea, or she's paranoid, or I don't know what it is, but there's something about I don't feel like you'll have kids with her. I feel like maybe you'll adopt, if anything, or you'll like um, somebody in her family will have a child and you guys will visit that child a lot, like it's your child, like you'll be like godparents or something, and like, or you'll be like really close with them, like it's your child, but I don't see you having kids with Danielle. I don't feel that and I don't see that. I feel like she just has a lot of fear behind that. So it's more of either maybe you guys will adopt or there will be a child in her family that eventually you guys will like, you know, feel like it's your own. For your question number 4, should you start a business? I do feel, I don't feel yes or no. I feel more of you need to be more prepared and really have things ready for it before you can even consider it. I don't feel anything bad out of it, but I do feel like you need to research more, or you need to like do more things for it, or really like actually make it more materialized or a physical, actual physical possibility. So it's not a should you start your business. It's more of start it if you want to start it, um, or prepare it and then see maybe if you should start it. I feel like you should spend more time with it and see if you like it to that point. I feel like it's always been an idea, but I feel like you need to like really spend more time with it to follow through with it. Or something I'm picking up strongly for you is you have to stay fully committed to things, especially things that you create within your own mind. Because I do feel like you have a tendency where it's hard for you to stay fully committed to something, and you'll start something or you won't finish it. So it's more of like if you're gonna start it, finish it. So there's no yes or no answer to that I'm feeling. It's more of if you start it, finish it, and be more prepared and research about it and find more information about it and spend more time with it. Spend more time with the idea. Law of attraction is very powerful, so if you think about it a lot, you can attract it. Okay? And our last question is, does she ever think about me or what she did to me? Oh yes, I feel like she dreams about you. I feel like she connects with you in the astral plane and in your astral dreams a lot. You guys have a very strong soul connection. And you guys still have that invisible cord. It hasn't been cut off yet. You guys still have it on the spiritual aspects. As I'm picking up, you guys still have that spiritual cord that hasn't been cut yet. So you guys will have like a lot of astral dreams. You guys will meet up astral traveling together, things like that. I don't feel like she thinks about you to that degree. I feel like she's very blah in her brain right now, or in general. She's very blah in her brain, and she's just blocked. She's blocked a lot of things that she doesn't think about things really. Her mind is always airy or just not there, but she just doesn't really focus on things very much. So no, I don't feel like she thinks about you in that way, and I don't feel like she thinks about what she did. All I know is that I do feel like she knows. When she thinks about you, it's because she dreams a lot about you. She dreams a lot about you, and then she'll feel something because she dreamt about you, and then it goes away, and then she stops thinking about it. But she dreams a lot about you, and I don't feel like she thinks about you to that degree, or I don't feel like she gets very deep into it. I don't feel like she does. Like how you do, I don't feel like she does, but I feel like when she does think about you, it's because she dreams about you, and she does a lot. She dreams a lot about you, and you guys um, meet a lot astral traveling. So if you haven't had dreams about her just now, this is something that maybe you're not aware of, but you guys are doing that. And you guys have still the spiritual soul connection thing, so it's like a telepathic thing. So if you think about her, maybe she'll be thinking about you that moment very fast, but that's it. Like she won't go deep into it. You guys still have that kind of telepathic thing going on that I feel distance telepathically. So that's what I feel with that. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that. I love you so much and I miss you and I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm gonna get some sleep and I love you and thank you so much again. I don't want to lose contact with you and I want to stay in contact with each other and just know that you just have to trust spirit, pray and believe in yourself and just continue doing what you're doing, girl. You're on the right track. I feel like you're there. You're good. I feel like you're good. You're good. Alright? I love you. Seriously. She's in her pamper. I love you. Bye.